Most people associate summer with holidays, with sunshine, and with feeling healthier. But when it comes to the skin, and especially for healing tissue, the extreme heat and excessive sun exposure can quietly create quite significant damage. And as temperatures rise across the UK this week, I wanted to briefly speak about sun protection and heat awareness, and particularly for those patients who are still recovering after procedure treatments, or anyone who is concerned about long-term skin and hair health for that matter. When it comes to strong UV exposure, it does not only increase the risk of premature aging, but it can also impact, and quite in a prolonged way, the skin and also the hair health, and it can contribute to many developing skin conditions such as pigmentation changes, inflammation, dehydration of the skin and also the scalp, and delayed wound healing. And also many people underestimate how intense UV radiation has become in the last couple of years, and also it can be quite intense in the UK, especially during the heat waves that we have during summer. One of the most important recommendations is quite a simple one. Avoid direct sun exposure, particularly during peak heat hours, and this meaning particularly approximately between 11 a.m. and 4 or 5 p.m., which is a simple rule and quite easy to follow. This is when the UV levels and the heat stress tend to be at their highest level. When it comes to patients who are recovering, having underwent a hair restoration surgery or any other form of scalp treatments, protecting the healing tissue is extremely important for the long-term overall results, because excessive heat, sweating, prolonged sun exposure, and also dehydration can negatively impact both the recovery and overall the general skin quality. Simple measures can make a significant difference over time. For example, wearing a protective hat when appropriate, making sure that you seek and stay mostly in the shade, stay well hydrated, use high quality and properly checked SPF protection, and of course avoid unnecessary prolonged sun exposure, and particularly during the peak times that I've previously mentioned. Healthy skin and natural long-term results are not only created in theater or in the clinic treatment rooms, they are also protected long-term through daily habits and long-term skin care, especially during the extreme weather periods conditions, such as, for example, this week's heat wave, and potentially we might have others during the coming summer months. So it's generally very encouraging to protect and look after your skin. And also, let's not forget the ever increasing risk of the multiple forms of skin cancers, which the awareness needs to be raised against.